Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm so happy to be bringing this new series on my channel. It is my fitness journey. If I sound kind of it's because I am a little sick. Today I have Greg here with me, and today for our first episode or series, I don't even know what to call it yet. We're going to talk about, shut up, I don't know yet. We're going to talk about motivation and like couple motivation, how we motivate each other, and kind of our journey of how we got to where we are now, and then how we're going to try to get back to how we kind of were, and just overall just health as a couple. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the first thing we're going to talk about is basically how we got to where we are now and what inspired me to create this like series on my channel. So if you guys want to know more about my personal like weight gain and weight loss story, I will link the 2 videos or 3 videos that I've made in my channel about my weight loss journey that I started on my channel. So I will link those videos, and they have a lot of information of how I got to where I am during my pregnancy, before pregnancy, after pregnancy, some of the foods that I eat and some of the foods I don't eat. My diet is kind of still the same. I do eat a lot more healthier than I did at the time that I made that video. So if you guys want to know more about my story, you can check out those videos. But for Greg, he can kind of explain like his journey and his like, I guess, fitness thing.
All right, so pretty much was fit my whole life. Played football since I was 5, basketball since I was 6. All the way up to my college year, my freshman year in college. Became, I guess you could say, what a couch potato would be. Stopped working out. Just gonna play the video game, watch TV while I was in school. I was at about 205, 210, and by the end of it, I was 270, 272.
So by the end of like when I was pregnant, like after I had Zoe, that's when you were like 2 something?
Yeah, before, well, still after that, up until around April 2015. Yeah, I was 270, 272. That's when I couldn't really take it anymore. But being out of shape, not being what I wanted to be. So I took it upon myself to get fit.
Self-motivation, guys. That was self-motivation. And
to this point right now today, I am 235. So I'm trying to get back down to about 220, 215 is where I want to officially be at the end of it. And you know, it's about working out, but it's mainly about what you eat. I believe it's like an 80-20 rule as far as 80% of your diet, 20% of what you actually do in the gym. So eating the right way is really what's help out.
So basically, guys, when I was pregnant, I gained a lot of weight because I didn't work out and I wasn't eating healthy. So I think my max weight was like 240, almost 250. I was like really big. I think 240, I want to say, was like my end weight. And I went from like 180. So I want to say from 180 to that weight, I gained a lot of weight during my pregnancy. So it was just kind of like we were both gaining so much weight being out of high school, like where you're so active, and then going into college and you're just like gaining all this weight because like the food in the cafeteria was just
freshman
like,
15 is for real.
Yes, it's unlimited like cafeteria food. It was ridiculous. And then like I didn't really cook, like I cooked, but I didn't really know exactly what I was doing at the time. So we were eating like chicken strips and pasta and pizza and pasta. So now that I know like what to do in the kitchen and like how to eat a little bit more healthy, so it's helped us a lot with our diet. So like I said, this video is about motivation. So we're going to talk about a few ways we help motivate each other during this process, or especially during my process, because I'm the one that needs more motivation than Greg does, because Greg is more of a self-motivator and I'm the one who needs a little bit more help, unlike Greg. So one of the ways that we kind of motivate each other is just if Greg goes and work out and then he comes home and I see that he's worked out and he starts losing weight, it's kind of like, okay, that's a motivation for me to get up and start doing some workout things.
Another way to motivate your partner is, when you are the one that's self-motivated and wants to go to the gym and work out, encouraging them and bringing them along with you, sometimes willingly and sometimes unwillingly. You have to drag their ass to the gym.
Shut up.
And, get them on there, get them ready. Like boot camp goes down in the gym. I know one way I did as far as motivating myself, which motivated Jackie also, was for my job. I had like an 8-ounce cup of candy, all kinds of candy, and nobody ate from that candy cup. It sat there for about 2 or 3 months.
Let me correct that. No, none of us in the house ate from that candy. Megan ate from that candy. Val and them ate. No, was it Val? Megan, Candace, Dika.
Yeah.
They all ate from that candy cup. All my friends
ate from the
candy cup. Yeah.
That's just a little bit of motivation. It was tough because we love to eat sweets. We had to lay off.
Why you look at me?
Oh, because we know you love bread.
I love bread. So here's another motivation tip is when you go out to eat.
Yes.
Okay, in the house, I cook most of the time. So they have to eat what I cook. So it doesn't matter if they don't want it. They have to, shut up, they have to eat it. But when we go out to eat, that's a totally different story because they can order whatever on the menu. So another thing to help motivate yourself or your spouse when you go out to eat is be like, oh, maybe you should try that grilled chicken instead of that fried chicken. Suggest some things, and like instead of you don't have to change exactly what they're eating, but maybe suggest something that's a little bit more healthy. Instead of getting those mashed potatoes, how about you put some broccoli instead? You can still keep your fried chicken, but throw some broccoli on there. So just kind of change up, encourage them to eat a little bit more healthy. And most of the times, if Greg will see that I'm eating something slightly healthier, he would kind of get something a little bit healthier than what he was going to choose at first.
Another thing you can do to motivate your partner is that when they're working out, you've been working out for a while, you want to, motivate them as far as letting them know what they're doing is actually working. So you want to give them some positive comments, I would say positive reinforcement to let them know what they're doing is actually working. So if she's been doing squats for a couple weeks, ass looking right, let her know, Woo, I was looking good, take it to the bedroom, what I'm talking about?
Okay, PG here, keep it PG.
Keeping her head up, so you get discouraged, if you work off a couple weeks, you see you're not losing any weight, just keep it going, keep them motivated, give them a positive notes every day, let them know how they're doing, and then you'll see the benefits in the end. So
even if you don't have like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, friends, if you know that your friend is in this stage of trying to lose weight or trying to get fit, that is another thing. Your friend has been working out, just be like, hey, you looking really good. Keep them motivated, because sometimes they don't see what you can see. All they know, they're just stepping on the scale and nothing is changing. And as you guys know, as you work out, you're also, not only are you losing some fat, but you're also gaining some muscle sometimes too. So the scale may be like the same or going up a little bit, and you're thinking, okay, well, something I'm doing isn't right. It just can be the fact that you're gaining muscle. So if you know your friend is working out, just say, hey girl, you looking cute, you looking good, encourage each other. That's what this whole process is for me, is to just help myself, and Greg is here to help me through my little journey, and Greg is also going through his journey, so you guys will see Greg a lot in this series. I'm not trying to get skinny because I like the thickness I have. I just want to tone and shut up. I kind of want to lose a little bit, and I want to tone more also. So it's just for me to become a healthier and a better me.
Same thing with my journey, you know, not trying to get down too small. You know, everybody has a comfortable weight where they're at. I get down to a comfortable weight where I feel balanced at, and that'll be the key thing.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, guys, I will make this a weekly thing where you guys will get a new video on my fitness journey, and we'll have different things. Some of the videos will just be kind of like how it is now, where me, are you done fixing yourself? Where me and Greg or me and someone else as a special guest will be here and talk to you guys about something as far as like workout, fitness, health, anything as far as like in this category. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. I'm supposed to say bye.
See y'all, man.
Okay.
Bye. See ya. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. How to do it instant. You want to do this again? I'm going to try it on the